There we go. There you go. Oh, you got a big one? Oh yeah, it's a big one.
That's what you come to Lake Fork for, right?
Yeah, yeah. There he is. There he is. Not very big, I don't think, or he's running at me. He's decent.
Not bad.
No, he's pulling. That's a good one, Bill.
Welcome everyone to Honey Hole. Oh, wait a minute. This ain't Honey Hole.
Wait a minute.
I'm with Billy Lawson, the Lake Fork Guides.
That's right. Oh, boys, it is.
So usually we catch a fish saying, welcome to Honey Hole.
Yeah, that's the old habits die hard deal right there, Mr. Bill. There you go, folks. There's a nice chunk to start our day. A good old Lake Fork bass right there. Yes, sir.
Heat of the summer like this, fishing this shallow.
Yes, sir. Yeah, folks, here we are. It's we're going on towards mid-August now, and it is kind of the tough time of year, but today is going to be a special day, folks. This is a special show for me. This is a guy that I grew up watching on my TV every week, Mr. Bill Wilcox from Honey Hole Outdoors. Most of you guys are going to well know who he is, but for some of my younger guys that have only grown up watching fishing on YouTube, you might not know who this man is. But you need to check out Honey Hole All Outdoors because it's a fantastic fishing show, and if you like what I do, you'll love what he does. So I'm excited. One of my personal heroes out here. Bill, thank you for coming out with us today.
Oh, man, you don't have to twist my arm to go fishing.
Yeah.
You're talking, I'm still fishing.
Yeah, somebody says, hey, can we go fishing? Mr. Wilcox is like, yep, I'm in. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to grind it out. We're fishing up shallow right now. We're going to start up shallow this morning out here on Lake Fork. August fishing, tough fishing. But like always, we're going to show you whether we catch them or we don't. So you guys stay tuned.
Sound like Honey Hole.
Yeah. Come on, y'all, get to biting. Yeah, if we got him. Oh goodness, Bill. Oh, get me out of that. He got me caught in something. Hey, yeah. He had me wrapped around that pad. I thought he was a lot bigger than what.
That swirl that come up, it looked real good.
He had that fluorocarbon around that pad stem, and it wasn't breaking through it like that braid does. And I know the viewers, they heard that squeal on the mic there, but man, I thought that was a good one. That is not. That's a little one.
That's a good tournament fish for Fork.
That's a good tournament fish for Fork. You're correct, sir. I said we'd go nuts for that. There you go. Get him, Bill. There you go.
ChatterBait fish.
Yes, sir.
That's sweet.
They're on the ChatterBait this morning, sir. That's a good one, Bubba.
Good chunk. Good slot fish.
He was swimming upside down. You see that?
You know why? When they're hooked like that on the bottom of the lip like that?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't either. I always say they're swimming upside down, but I don't really know. I don't have a clue. That's awesome.
I ask everybody, you know why that is, don't you? And they go, no, tell me. I don't know.
I don't know either.
That's good to get a bite.
Yes, sir.
You hit it once, you missed it.
Come back.
Flipped the ChatterBait around.
He flipped it over.
Then hit it again. He hit it, missed it, then hit it.
That sucker flipped the ChatterBait over. He licked one side and said, that doesn't taste right, let me lick that other side, and then you got him, you know.
And they were both pouring the money into it.
A little tiny thing.
Or guard.
Watch out, that's what's blowing up on his head, Bill. Boy, I've got a mess now. This line's all twisted up. I've got line twisting this sucker like you wouldn't believe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I used to do that in my fish too.
Are you trying to tell me you remember your first bass fishing trip? Get you some. There you go. That's a good one, huh? There's a nice one, Mr. Bill. We kind of gave up on you, didn't he? Oh,
How dark.
he looked better out there in the glare.
The silhouette.
The silhouette looked good. It's like that ground shrinkage on them deer.
Hey, it's a perfect tournament fish for 4.
That is money in the bank, sir. This time of year. As we get closer to fall, I'll switch over to shad patterns. You know, white stuff.
Yeah, this is chartreuse.
This is called Beehive Delight. It's got a chartreuse and white belly, a green pumpkin back, and then I like, in the summertime, I like this little split tail fluke. This is an impact shad made by Mark Pack, and just has a real fast action on that trailer. And then I just trying to imitate a brim's what I'm trying to imitate. I feel like they eat a lot of brim in the summertime.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Big bass especially like this.
Yep. And you know, we've caught a couple little ones, but we've caught a couple nice ones this morning. And
No,
it's kicked out some big ones for me over the
bunch
years.
of my friends have been fishing fork the last couple of weeks. And the only thing I've been hearing is, boy, it's super tough.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
You know, people that watch the TV show that know that Mike Carlson was the #1 sponsor of the show, but
yeah,
Mike Carlson fished yesterday with a different guide, and they only caught 2 fish all day.
All day. And hey, we got 4 to the good this morning, so we've been blessed so far. And
I'm going to be calling him and telling him, hey, he's out fishing again today.
Okay.
I'm going to call and tell him, we're hammering him.
We're winning.
What are you doing?
We're winning.
Right now, so when let's catch a big one, I'll take a picture and I'll send it to him.
Yeah, well, that's what we need to do. Catch one of them old showing enough ones and get it to him. That's awesome.
Just give it.
Go ahead, Mr. Wilcox. Yes, sir.
Same spot too.
Right there.
The edge of the creek channel. It's a perfect spot.
We got us a little sweet spot right here on the creek. We do got a tournament hole. We do got a tournament hole. You caught a nice slot fish out there earlier. Now we're just catching good tournament fish.
Jackhammers.
The old.
You know, and I don't have any jackhammer. I bought a couple of them.
Yeah.
But I know they work good.
Yeah, they work good. It's like the ugliest color too. I always call that my old ugly bait.
I think that's a good looking color.
It looks pretty good this morning, doesn't it?
When you catch a fish on them, it's my new favorite color.
That's right. You know,
I like most of them that have pumpkin in them.
Yeah.
Some kind.
Yep.
You know, pumpkin and orange. Pumpkin and chartreuse. That's my favorite color of fish. You ever try like spinner baits up here?
Yeah, you know, I'm guilty of falling into this, right? Like I'm guilty of the chatterbait kind of is almost eliminated my spinnerbait game a little bit.
Chatterbaits catch bigger fish.
They do, they do.
But I was just sitting here thinking from my past history.
Oh yeah.
You know, 40 years of fishing without chatterbaits available.
This is textbook.
I'd throw a 1/4 ounce chartreuse and white spinnerbait.
Oh yeah.
One Colorado, one Indiana.
Yeah.
One of them gold.
And this is textbook for that. There's no doubt about it.
I bet you could catch them on that too.
You probably could.
But I think the chatterbait catches bigger fish.
I think so.
We're at Lake Fork. When you say Lake Fork, you go, okay, bigger fish.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't come to Lake Fork to catch a bunch.
No.
You come to Lake Fork to catch her.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's who we're hunting right now. We're fishing the deepest drop in this whole flat, this big flat. We're power pole down and we're fishing the very deepest drop that we can find. It's got some mixed in pads and healthy grass up on the top side of that creek drop off. And basically we're fishing an offshore structure ledge. We're just doing it in a lot less
shallower water.
Yep.
It's the same
concept. Right.
Exactly. Same kind of pattern.
Yep.
Bait fish here.
Bait fish here, drop off, out in the middle, same deal. Yep. It's awesome.
And where is everybody? In the crowd. We haven't seen a boat.
I mean, we keep waving.
There's the people doing the work.
Yeah. Poor souls.
Yeah.
So now we've decided to leave that area. Now the good news is we've gone out here, Lake Fork, versatile fishery, got them shallow, got them deep, and we were able to come out here. The first spot we stopped on deep, we found there is some big ones sitting
right here on this little ridge.
Right out there. We've got a long ridge, it's got a hard spot on it. There's a group of really nice fish sitting on top of it. We saw them on the electronics. You think we ought to catch? I mean, if we can get these to bite, this is gonna be good.
I'm encouraged. When you saw those V's,
the big arch.
You saw those big arches on top of that ridge. We both went, oh boy.
Yeah, I started rubbing my hands. Bill got excited. We went real.
I jumped up and grabbed my rod. Okay, hurry up.
Yeah, turn that motor off, turn that camera on, let's go. So, all right.
Keep talking. I'm gonna fish here.
Keep talking. Keep fishing. I'm gonna put this camera down. I got to get my rod. We fix to see if we can't get them. There we go. Good one. You can trade me spots real quick?
You bet.
Thank you, sir. There's old Lake Fork special right there, Mr. Bill. That's what you come here for, bud.
What'd you catch that fish on?
That is the big Magnum shaky head with a big 7/0 hook and the Magnum crawler from Smash Tech.
Right.
Which we call, do you know what we call this?
No.
You may not be up on the current events here. This is Big Perm.
Big Perm.
I might have to educate you. So there was a cult movie in the 90s, and there was a guy on there, character on there called Big Worm, and the guy kept calling him Big Perm because he had a perm. And so when he first showed me this big old worm, I started calling it Big Perm. Like, we have Big Perm t-shirts and everything, Bill.
That's funny. It's a nice fish.
That's a nice fish. One last look at that one. We'll let her go. That is a Lake Fork special. Hashtag Gooden right there. What an awesome day it's been.
Well, I got a big Texas rig tied on, so I want a big perm.
You got it. You got it, sir.
Got him?
I had him. Yeah, I got him. Stay down, baby. I got it foul hooked or something.
Catfish.
Is it?
No, he's foul hooked a bass. Smell of it.
That sucker farted on my crankbait. Look at that.
Nice fish too.
First cast of that crankbait. No.
6 cents. What color is that? Model number.
That's the Cloud 9 series. There you go, folks. Give you a look at that one. Nice little chunk.
Goes real deep too, doesn't it?
That is the C25. So that's their deepest diver. It's equivalent to, you know, a 10XD type of crankbait. You know, the thing about all my 6-inch crankbaits that I really love, even on the round bill crankbaits, they just deflect so well. And that fish right there, you saw me bump a couple times and then I lean into it. Well, what happened was that bait got down there and it hit that. We got a hard spot right out here that we were talking about. That bait got down there and bounced off something real hard. And these baits, all the 6-inch crankbaits just deflect so well. And that's what got that bite.
Well, that triggers the bites.
Absolutely.
What pound line do you throw that on?
Well, out here, I throw it on 20. And with this C25, I can hit 23, 22, 23 feet at the end of if I make a long cast like I just did. I can hit about 22, 23 feet. I can hit bottom at that depth with 20-pound line on this C25. I throw a 20-pound line out here because of these big crankbaits. They've got bigger treble hooks, and I'll tend to horse a fish a little more with this crankbait than I will others. And a lot of times I like to fish some heavy cover out here. We got a lot of it everywhere, all these trees. Sure. And I like to be able to get control of the fish and just kind of handle them the way I want to versus having to play them like you do on a normal crankbait setup. Right. I like to take a little more control. Let's go see if we
play with them in the boat.
That's right. That's right. We'll play with them when we get them here. I want to see if I can catch another one right now. And that dang citrus shad. I just, you know, I own different colored crankbaits, but it's a pretty rare case when I grab something.
Chartreuse and blue.
That's it. That's it.
And a lot of light.
That's it, man. I just citrus shad. I do throw chartreuse and blue because I know it's the deal, but for me, this citrus shad is almost like the one-stop shop, man. Golly, I throw it a bunch. There you go. Oh, you got a big one? All right, that's what I'm talking about, sir. Need a net? Yeah, I got a net. I got a net handy. Oh yeah, it's a big one. That's like a real big one. There we go. Heck yeah. Yes, sir.
That's what you come to Lake Fork for, right there.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna grab that camera and pick it up. You just do what you do.
Big perm, get it again.
Is that old big? God, that's a big one, Bill. My goodness. Hold that sucker up for the folks at home.
Nice fish.
Mr. Wilcox, that's awesome. Can I get a fish bump?
Right.
So you got to do it with the other hand while you're holding him. The fish bump right there. The fish bump.
Play on words. Man.
That is so cool. Awesome.
So we let him have a drink. And let him swim. Catch him again.
Man.
Good day on the water.
Oh, it's been good.
I've been hearing how tough it is fishing. I know I'm going with the wrong guide sometimes. All right, give me another big partner.
Yes, sir. Well, guys, that's going to wrap up what was a pretty amazing day for me. Got to hang out with Mr. Wilcox. Man, thank you. Golly,
It was
thanks
fun
so
fishing
much
with you today. I enjoyed
Absolutely. We caught some good ones today. You know, when you get to August, you never kind of know what to expect. Sometimes you can have a home run day. Sometimes you can have a 0 day. Today, we kind of had a good in-between day. Just solid.
And we only fished, you know, half a day. I mean,
That's true.
When it's going to be 100-something degrees, you only fish half a day.
They done turned the heat on, so I'm trying to go where they got the air on in that bald air over there. But that was awesome, man. Like I said, thanks so much for coming out. Thank you guys, more importantly. Thank you guys, each and every one of y'all for watching. Drop a comment down below in the comments. Let Mr. Wilcox know what you thought of him coming on the show. We definitely got to get you back out here, sir.
I had fun. Appreciate everybody watching, too.
Thank you, guys. And we'll see y'all next time right here on your Lake Fork Guide.